Hey guys, it's Shannon from Bitcoin Bankers, and today we've got some big news. Came out about 2 days ago. Most of you people around have probably heard about it. Clif is actually retiring from doing his webbot crackpot reports. A few reasons for that, he says. Number one is health. He's got some health issues, and I don't know, maybe that's got something to do with drinking industrial lubricant called C60. Okay, that has not been cleared for human consumption, but that was one of the things he was always talking about. Make sure you have your C60 industrial lubricant. The other thing he's gone over with these webbots, and all the webbots are stopping, all the ones that he's done, basically because they're just so wacky wrong. He's missed them for years, and now he's finally realised that he's not going to be able to make any more money out of it because it's just total bullshit. So anyway, guys, if you still follow him and still like what he does and still believe him, I just want you to show you what he actually is planning. Now that he's retired from the coins, this is what he's got planned, okay?
Projects going, but just a note on that for those that are wondering. As I move into a new area, which is going to be like the invention business. And so I've got an invention for a ray gun for the cheese and wine industry. And this...
there you go. A ray gun for the wine and cheese industry. I'm sure they'll find a lot of use for that. So we wish Clif well. Just curiously, I wonder what it's going to be like. What's his ray gun going to be like?
Ray gun, and it probably won't end up being an actual ray gun with a little trigger and, bulgy 1950s plastic housing and that kind of thing. And it'll more likely be something like a microwave oven in terms of its shape. But
so a microwave oven shaped ray gun that helps to cure cheese. That's what this guy, this well-renowned webbot guy, is now moving into. Curing cheese with ray guns made out of microwaves. Or microwave ovens. So, guys, it's over for Clif. He's on his way. He's going to set sail, and we wish him well into the abyss, wherever he goes. I'm sure he'll make a cracker cheese gun or ray gun, whatever the hell it is. But it's time to get back to reality, okay? So I'd just like to talk to you. Let's see if I can switch back here. Oh, there we are. I know you don't like the time tunnel thing, sorry. Okay, guys, real crypto reports, okay? I've started doing these crypto reports. I'll leave the link down below. You can have a look. It's got a bit of a sample there as well from issue 1. I try to do these every fortnight, so every 2 weeks. I was thinking about monthly, but I do them every 2 weeks. You can see the other videos for a bit of that anyway. But I'm going to show you 1 or 2 hits that I actually got, real hits, okay? And I didn't use webbots and cherry pick words off the internet that was scanned around. We actually did technical analysis and noticed this pretty much straight up. Okay, so just jumping back to here. Bye Clif. That's where you can get the reports. Okay, the price from issue 1, issue 2. There's your free download one. It'll just talk a bit about Bitcoin. But let's go have a look at this. I want to show you this. Okay, I'll go to Bitcoin Cash first. Let's have a look. Now, issue 1. These are my raw ones. Let's go up to here. Now, I did have a little bit more up there, but it's not overly important that I want to talk about that. It's this part here that I want to talk about with the chart there. Okay, so it says on the daily, Bitcoin Cash shows a strong continuing growth to the bullish side with a potential possibility of a small retracement back to the blue support line at 1280. Okay, that was on the 7th of May. Okay, so the 7th of May is there. So I said it would, when it was at 1600, I said it would retrace to 1270 once it gets down the blue line. Look what I hit. At the blue line, 1309, and just under that, 1286. And that's where we saw it hit, and she fell down and under and came around the 1202. All right. Then, in report number 2, if I go to, I think this is report number 2. Yep, this is number 2. Bitcoin Cash. So I said the MACD indicates that the trend line doesn't currently have the strength to cross over to the upside of the signal line, which means a possible downward price range for Bitcoin Cash between 1,200 and 1,040. Okay. Now that was 21st of May, which is here. And at the time, when I wrote this, we're at 1286, and it came down and hit right on the 1235, right through that line, okay, at the 1250. So I called that about 3, 4, 5 days before it happened. I called this one 2 weeks before it came. There we go. They're the kind of hits you get from the real webbot, the real crypto market reports, yeah, from Bitcoin bankers. That's what we get, right? I'll show you another one. I'll show you Monero, okay? So we go down to Monero. Okay, where are we? Okay, so there's a strong support line. This is on the 7th. This one was written on the 7th, okay? Let's see. So there's a strong support line for Monero at the $155 range, a strong resistance points, and then support levels during the recent correction, okay? The high line, I won't go into that. But later, I also look at the 299 to 340 mark later on. Okay. I was hoping to maybe see the 204 late May, but begin to bounce depending on the market conditions. Right. That was the 7th of May. I said 155. So let's go have a look. 7th of May for Monero. Let's go have a look. XMR. Monero dollar. So the 7th of May was right there. And the current price at that time was $232. I was calling $155. Guys, look what it is now, $157. Yeah? On the 21st of May, I was saying, so we might come down to the 185, 175 mark. 21st of May. Right there. And then the very next day we had that big hit, and it actually did go down to that 155 range, even a little lower actually, but we're kind of sitting, look where we're sitting on today, 155, let's stretch this out a bit, let's open it up, 157. So not too bad, hey? Let me just come back here. That is what you get with real reports. Not webbot, crackpot stuff, real reports, okay? I don't do a lot. I've always put prices in there where I think it's going to sort of be moving to. They're not perfect, but as you can see, generally they're pretty good. That was the first 2 reports over May. Got more coming up in June. So once you get on board, got no excuses now. There's no webbots and no Clif High now. He's off to Ray Gun and Zap Cheese in the cheese and wine industry with his yacht mates. He doesn't give a fuck about you anymore. He's made his money. He's got your cash. He's off. He's off to make space guns. Anyway, guys, that's it for me. Please go grab the report, have a look at the report. I'll do a special for June, the June reports. I'll be looking at doing that. Do a really good opening price just for everyone, and we can start promoting that. I just wanted to show you that I've got those couple of hits there. Proof is in the pudding. By the way, Poloniex, if you had trouble with Poloniex, I did have a Poloniex account, had a legendary account. They completely locked me out. And I saw a video the other day of Tone Vase and that blonde chick talking. And, they were sort of like, apparently it's some people have been locked out. Don't know what's going on. Well, this is what's going on. If you have a legacy account, you've probably been blocked until you give them all your photo information, all that sort of thing, which I had to do to get some coins out. So I immediately got those coins out, and I'm not using Poloniex anymore. So screw Poloniex. I also sent them an email telling them how ridiculous it was that even just to get to support, you have to sign into some other part of the website and create an account just to get support. So screw that. And they sent me some emails saying, you can sign up. I said, no, not interested. I'm not using you anymore, so I'm going to have to get my information deleted. And I will not be using Poloniex, Bitfinex, I'm looking at maybe changing that too, because I'm noticing some things and a lot of glitches going on there. I'm not quite sure. So I'm looking at some other exchanges as well. Anyway, guys, that's it for me. Bitcoin Bankers, please like, please subscribe. Thanks for watching. Really appreciate it. Get on and support some real crypto guys, because all the frauds and the phonies and that, they're all starting to fall away. JSNIP4, he's gone for a while. He's just disappeared. These guys, man, when the markets are actually into a position where it's hard to really have to do the work to find out what's going on, there are those of us who are out there who do the work and do understand what's going on. I've done a number of videos. Go back and have a look at the videos, especially the one why I think where Bitcoin is at the moment and what really has been happening with Bitcoin. Please look at those. Send them around. Subscribe. Share them with other people. Let's get the truth out. I'm about the truth, not about spreading bullshit. All right? Not about spreading lies, not about trying to take your money. I'm not interested in taking your money. I've got my own money, okay? I don't have a lot. But what I do have, I'm working on getting larger and building bigger. Okay, now it's taken time, especially with this big correction that's going on. I have lost quite a bit because the value of those coins has gone down. But when they return, we'll be on the upside again, okay? Start moving that way. Just got to weather it, guys, and I think it's working out. But stick with Bitcoin Bankers. We won't steer you wrong, okay? We're just interested in trying to get to the truth, okay? All the best, and I will see you soon. I might do a market report maybe tomorrow or Friday, okay? Cheers.